because they have no choice. So who's going to feed the rest of us? Those will be in the cities. And 2050 is just 34 years away from here. It's not that far. We in Africa have a certain weakness which, when I was in school, I had cause to worry about, because there was a French philosopher by the name of Baron de Montesquieu who made a comment as far back as the 16th century that Africans had a capacity for not worrying about the future, but living by the day. I didn't like the comment. I thought it was racist. And then Hegel came up 300 years later, or 200 and something years later, to say that we had a problem and that we had this tendency to simply not make any strategic plans for the future. And so we always ended up getting caught by the future. I didn't like that comment either. But later in life, observing things around me, I realized that they were perfectly right. If not, why is Nigeria battling with 5,000 megawatts of electricity today? Where are the hospitals, the schools, the railways? We had the income, the financial capacity to deal with these things. Did we think of it? Not too long ago, in a conversation with a friend of mine, I said that it may not be long before in one country, or maybe 10 countries, or 20, among the developing nations, that somebody will create a very unusual ministry called the Ministry of the Future. A ministry loaded with intellectuals, businessmen, academics, professionals, whose anxiety is to worry about where we'll be in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. What kind of roads we need, what kind of railway system we must have, what kind of hospitals, what kind of diseases we may be experiencing, what kind of environmental challenges we'll have to face. That ministry may not be the most important in the eyes of the populace because it may have no contracts to award. But it will be the ministry, not the Ministry of National Planning, the Ministry of the Future, whose anxiety is to say to themselves and to the society, where are we going to be